Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things related to love, dating and relationships. In today's video, I'm going to explain what love languages are. I'm going to tell you how to identify yours and that of your partner. Then I'm going to tell you how to use them to improve your communication and connection with your partner. But before we get into that, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you be sure you're getting my videos as soon as they drop. Please give the thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can also up their game in their relationships. Thank you so much for the support. So what are love languages? Love languages are ways that we express and receive love. As far as I know, there are about 5 love languages. Number 1, we have words of affirmation. Number 2, we have physical touch, is a love language as well. Number 3 is quality time. Number 4, acts of service. And number 5, receiving gifts. You see, words of affirmation, they are verbal ways of expressing our love. They are verbal ways of receiving our love. It's a way you appreciate the love of your partner for you. It's a way you show encouragement. It's the way you let them know that they really do care about you. For instance, I love you. As I'm proud of you. You know, when you say these things to your partner, there's a way it boosts your connection with them. There's a way it lets them know, even if they are in that moment of weakness where they are second guessing the relationship, where they are already having negative thoughts about the relationship, it assures them of your commitment to that relationship with them. So words of affirmation is a love language. Number 2 is spending quality time. Quality time is giving your unwavering attention to your partner. You know, you're always with them, you always want to be around them. They know that if there wasn't something very important, they would rather be with you. You know, when your partner knows that if my guy is not doing something very important at this moment, he would want to be here. If my girl is not doing something very, very important that I know about at this moment, she would rather be with me. So spending quality time is another love language that you can have. You see, this quality time we are talking about is not just about being in the same space with your partner. It's about having meaningful conversations during those periods. You know, you're going on a date, you're doing things together. That's what quality time is all about. Number 3 is physical touch. Personally, I love physical touch a lot. Someone that I care about so much, someone that I love. I'm always the touchy and grabby person. I want to always touch you. It's an expression of love for me, for persons like me. So physical touch is in different stages. Some like touching, just normal touching, holding hands, hugging, you know, kissing, cuddling. Those are some ways you can express your love with the physical touch. Is a love language as well. Now the 4th one is acts of services. Acts of service are doing things for your partner. Some people love I know of a lady like the Nigerian who won this cookathon, Hilda Basi. She has said it before that her love language is cooking for a man, someone that she likes. So she will definitely go into the kitchen for such a person, even at odd hours. She could go cook for that person in the middle of the night. So that's to tell you, acts of service is a love language for people that know it. You could run errands for them. You could even help them with chores, stuff like that. Those are ways to express your love to your partner. The last one on this list is receiving gifts. It's a way receiving gifts is a token of love. It's a way to show your thoughtfulness about that person. You know, you're buying something for them even without them saying it. Maybe you went on a journey and on your way back you just thought it wise, you thought it nice to get your partner a little bit something. You know, it's an expression of love. They know that you have them in mind. They know that you're constantly thinking about them, even in your busy schedule. So why are love languages important? Well, because everyone has a primary love language. You just need to discover your partner. So, you know, you need to find out one thing that makes them feel like the most loved person in the world. They want to feel appreciated. And sometimes, you know, it's easier when your love language is exactly the same with your partner's own. But in cases where your love language is a bit different, you could be doing something to her that she doesn't even find like a love language. She doesn't see it as a love language. There is one particular thing she's waiting for, or he is waiting for you to do, for her to feel like you genuinely are in love with her. But failure to do this on her partner, she reads a meaning into it, meaning that you probably don't like her as much as she thinks you do. So you need to find out what exactly it is that your partner's love language is, for you to make this thing really work in sync. If not, you're going to create misunderstandings, you're going to create frustration. It could even lead to conflict sometimes, because the way we are expressing your love is not the way she wants to receive it, or the way he wants to receive it. You know what I mean? I dated someone a while ago whose love language I discovered late, so it didn't really work for me. Her love language was the expression. She wanted to hear "I love you, I love you," and I'm of the school of thought that you don't need to say "I love you." You need to act it out. You need to show it in your actions. You don't need to say it. You could say it without meaning it. It's even out there in the world, everybody says "I love you, I love you," even when they don't really love that person. I don't like saying it, but it was this person's love language, and I failed to connect that. So I was into the acts of service thing. I was always touching, someone I'm always touching, like that's my own love language. Why are we always discussing this? Why do I need to say it for you to know that I love you? So it could create confusion, like I said. So that's it. So the thing is, once you know your partner's love language, you can use that knowledge to enhance your relationship. You can here are some tips on how to do that. You speak to your partner about their love languages, because obviously they won't say it. They expect you to just catch on, but the thing is, we don't always know. You could speak to her about it. How do you know? How do I communicate it to you that I do love you? And if she's helpful, if he is helpful, they will tell you right away that this is what you can do to show me, this is what you can do to me. Then once you have that information, you just use it and fly with it. If it's spending quality time, then you make arrangements to always go out on a date with this person, always be around them. Whatever their love language is, that is exactly what you will try to put into that relationship to make things just fly. Now you need to be flexible and adaptable. Like I said about that my previous relationship, of course I didn't know that at that point. Now that I know better, if it was now, I would try to inculcate her own love language into my own. I would not be selfish about it. I wouldn't feel like because I don't really communicate my love that way, then it doesn't mean so much to her. I should know that it means the world to her, and on occasions I should be able to use them in our relationship. So by understanding these love languages, you can improve your communication and connection with your partner. Like I said earlier, you can also make sure that misunderstandings that probably wouldn't have happened, you avoid them by understanding these things. When you really do understand love languages and you put it into practice, you would find out that you will have more satisfaction, you have more intimacy with your partner in that relationship. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. I always say this so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Make sure you click on that bell notification. Thank you very much. Now I want to hear about you. What is your own primary love language, and do you have a different one from your partner? Please talk to me in the comment section. I'll be replying you. Thank you.